Hello? Oh, yeah, how are you? Yeah, I guess it is a dubious honor being the only person to have made 2 guest star appearances on the show. What can I do for you? Are you serious? You are serious? You're really that concerned? I can't believe you're calling to check up on us. Didn't you trust us when we said we resolved? Yeah, well, I've never let a plot line slip through the cracks on this show. Never. Sure, I can fill you in, Joe. Yeah, you'll be sure to let your listeners know that the prequel thing worked and that we resolved the fire. Well, I'm getting to that, yeah. For a DJ, you're sure pushy. I mean, if you were Barbara Walters, I could understand it, but... What? Well, sure. No, I think it's a great idea. If KAZY wants to do a radio version of Denver Diner, I'd be willing to talk money. Oh, I see. You're concerned that the radio version will use a lot of cheap tricks, just like the TV version. Come on, have a little faith. If KAZY wants something more highbrow, we'll give it to him. Yeah, just like Masterpiece Theater, only without Alistair Cook. Now, wait a minute. Give me a chance to explain that. Look, Rita is a pseudo-beatnik type, right? Well, she believes in reincarnation, right? What do you mean, whoa? Reincarnation is a valid plot device. This is the age of the new age. People will buy that. Oh. You don't buy it. Well, I'm sorry, Ms. Mars, but we can't please everybody. Now, I take exception to that remark. I think it's a very good idea. And yes, you're right. That's exactly what we had in mind. Well, it can't be such a bad idea if you thought of it, too. I'm not flattering you. I'm just making a case for... What? Well, now, wait just a minute. I disagree vehemently. You bet I do. I resent your implication that we're stealing from the BBC. I'll have you know, that idea came from my wife. Yes, and I'm very proud of her for thinking of it. She's extremely creative. Certainly. No offense taken. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. No, seriously, thanks for your call. It's good to know somebody's out there watching. You too. Yeah. Talk with you soon.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late.
No problem. I'm making some progress here.
I had to stop off and pick up some typewriter ribbons. Honey, do you really think it's a good idea for me to quit this job and start working on that novel?
Well, of course I do. I think it's a great idea.
But I feel like I'm breaking up a team.
No, we are a great team, sweetheart. That's why I don't think we should work together.
Well, is that it? I mean, you're afraid our work life will interfere with us now that we're married?
Well, it's just that, I'm so happy, kitten. Why take a chance on spoiling it?
But I like this job. I like working with you.
Don't you think we'll get a little tired of spending so much time together?
No.
Muffin, it's a little hard to judge since we just started living together, but I don't think we should take the chance on getting tired of each other's company.
Maybe you're right.
Well, I think so.
But, well, it's just...
What is it, dear?
Well, it's taken us all this time to work through the initial problems that we had working together, and now that we have, it seems a shame to discard our professional relationship in favor of something that may become routine and monotonous.
Oh, wait a minute. No, what reason do you have to think that, honey? Am I boring you in some way?
No, of course not.
Then what makes you think we'll get tired of each other?
Well, not tired of each other exactly. It's just that, well, we'll start taking each other for granted.
Now, have I ever taken you for granted before?
No.
Well, then what makes you think I will now?
Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, picture this. You spent a long day hacking away at the typewriter, working on the show. Maybe they've replaced me with another writer. Somebody you don't get along with. You come home. I've been home working all day, and I'm full of energy because I've just finished a new chapter and I want to get out of the house and, go for a change of scenery, but you don't. You want to sit in an easy chair and drink beer. For a few weeks, I'm able to compromise, but soon, Frustration overtakes me, and I begin insisting. I begin wheedling and whining until finally you acquiesce. You take me out for dinner, begrudgingly. We sit in silence, miles apart, unable to communicate. A chasm of silent longing between us, unable to communicate. We're headed for the divorce court. Oh, God.
Feel better now?
A little.
Can we get to work now?
Yes, I think we can.
Good. You know, that restaurant scene would be great for my play.
What?
That scene you just described in the restaurant. Chasms and silence and divorce court and all that. That'd be a great way to end the second act.
Oh, it would. It would be perfect.
Right before she meets Headley.
Okay, well, yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Thanks, sweetheart.
It was nothing.
You know, I love you. You're a real inspiration to me.
Oh, you're just saying that because you mean it.
King me, you silly poof. Good evening. I'm Ed Baierlein for Denver Diner. Tonight we will see the last of our programs dealing with the early days of the most recent history of current events at the diner. As you know, we are in the prequel portion of this epoch. The events which unfold precede the era of Munch, Shortneck, and Preston Forbes. The events are precedent also to Bambi's and Bo's wedding and to the climactic episode in which Ginger inadvertently burns the diner to the ground. Now, allusion has been made throughout to this event. Using extremely subtle foreshadowing, the writers have indicated that the fire will in fact take place, and have used that most popular of 20th century conceits, the cheap trick, to perpetuate the storyline. The question has been raised in the minds of many: what is the significance of the piano player? Theories raised by literary analysts of this century have called attention to the Bartlett's quotation, "Don't shoot me, I'm only the piano player," and the later school of thought, inspired by Damon Runyon, which suggests it ain't over till the piano player sings, and later abridged versions reading, "till the fat lady sings." Well, whatever the significance of the piano player, we are left to ponder the overriding symbolism of empty plates which appear throughout the story. Empty plates, perhaps significant of empty lives, empty hopes, empty dreams, and an empty budget. In this final installment, we will begin to be made aware of things not as they seem, but as they are. Indeed, with the spillage of the déjà vu perfume, the déjà vu Indeed, with the spillage of the déjà vu perfume on the counter of the diner, we shall begin to be made aware of things not as they are, but as they have been, or could be, or should have been promised to become. We will also afford the characters yet another opportunity to leave the diner and move on to better things. Whether that will ever happen remains to be seen. And now, Denver Diner, Episode 18.
I must admit that I am having trouble admitting defeat.
Oh, come on. It ain't the end of the world. You look like you've been kissing a pit bull or something. It could have been worse.
And how, pray tell?
They could have booed you right off the set. It's happened to me a few times.
Well, to be perfectly frank, I must admit that I have been ignominiously received myself before.
There you go. It ain't so bad once you climb down out of your ivory tower. You're people just like the rest of us.
Ooh, how distasteful.
Oh, get the starch out of your shorts. Life's too short to take it so serious. Tyson, what did you learn from the monologue off?
The public is an ass.
Try again.
Nice guys finish last.
No, I mean, what did you learn about the theatrical type stuff?
The audience has no appreciation for true genius.
Ah, you're impossible. Tyson, why do you think the audience loved me?
Because you paid them.
No! It's because I make them feel something. I put everything on the line when I'm out there, and they know it. That's what I learned in burlesque. You know, it's hard to be modest when you're down to your freckles in front of a bunch of strangers.
Didn't you find that a little degrading?
Well, sometimes. But you know, looking back at it, I never could have done the things I did if I hadn't got over my shyness.
I doubt I'll ever experience that comparison.
I doubt you will too, Tyson, and I feel sorry for you.
What? Why?
Because you'll never know what it's like to be accepted for what you really are. You just don't want to give it up, that's your problem.
If you're quite finished, Lucy, I'll leave my quarter on the counter and you may go about your business.
Has Anna made it in yet?
We were inflicted with her presence a few moments ago, but the last time I saw her, she was in the pantry with the green groceries.
Well, do me a favor and go get her for me, will you?
Ha! And where does it say in my contract that I have to play gopher boy for you?
Oh, I'll go get her. I gotta check my mascara anyway.
Thanks, Lydia. I appreciate you lowering yourself to my lowly station on the lowest rung of the ladder of life.
You flatter yourself.
Good eye.
Have you seen Roger around?
Ryan, what, mate?
Don't get cute, Koala Man. Have you seen him?
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't.
Thanks a lot.
No, no worries.
Are you ready?
Fit and ready, mate.
Oh, good day, good day.
Oh, good day. Good day. Well, aren't you, Chipper?
Oh, good day, Chipper. Ho, ho.
Oh, you are a state.
I take it you two have met.
Hello, Sam. Sam Clavier.
Yeah.
Clavier.
Hi, Anna. You sure look pretty today.
Does that surprise you?
Oh, no. You always look pretty, especially.
There's no reason I have to hear any more of this, is there?
Oh, I think it's kind of sweet.
Anna, I've got some news for you, and I don't think you're going to like it.
That's nice.
I mean, I don't think you're going to be too happy when I tell you what I've got to tell you.
Just leave it on the counter.
Anna, the romance bit between you and Riley is back. The writers are doing it as a prequel to the fantasy segment where he finds out he's your father.
You have got to be out of your bloody mind.
You're supposed to go up to the control booth and see the director if you got any problem with it.
Go to the control booth. I will storm to the control booth. I will pave my own highway to the control booth.
Oh, high strung one, that.
Oh, yeah, she's real fiery.
Well, of course, it's none of my affair, but I'd say you got a right handful there.
Oh, I sure do.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I'd say you got the warm.
The warm?
Yeah, you know, bit of a crash. What do you Yanks call the hots?
Oh, yeah, but it's much more than just physical. Well, when Nikki first left me, I was real depressed, but even then, I was a little bit in love with Anna. I just don't want her to think I'm on the rebound.
Are you?
Oh, no, this is the real Magilla.
Yeah, well, then, if you don't mind a little bit of advice, mate.
Oh, no, sure.
Well, you got to use a firm hand with that one. You know, give her the brash now and again, so she doesn't take you for a fool.
Well, she did say one time she'd like a man that'd string her along a little. She also said she was looking for someone who's rich.
Oh, they all say that, don't they? Don't none of them expect to get it, but they all like a little firmness, eh?
Furnace, thanks. Hey, thanks.
Hey, Sammy Spear, I almost forgot to tell you. If you got a union card, we got a line for you.
What'd you say?
I said we got a line for you. As soon as she gets done with the prima donna in there, the boss will give you the load.
A line? A speaking part of me?
Oh, well, it's your lucky day, mate. Put one there.
A speaking part of me? Wow. I can't wait to tell the woman I love.
Of all the gauche, inappropriate, unmitigated idiotic ideas, this takes the prize. I cannot even fathom the depths of this lunacy.
We can talk later.
Sam Clavier?
Clavier with a V.
Right. Do you have a union card?
Oh, yeah, I was down on Colfax at the White Spot and I got it from this guy real cheap.
That's fine. Now, here's the setup. As a twist of irony at the end, we want somebody who looks like a floor director to walk on the set and yell, "Cut, that's a wrap, folks." It's sort of like Porky Pig saying, "That's all, folks," at the end of a Warner Brothers cartoon. You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
You need me to write it down for you?
No, I got it. I'm a quick study.
Great. Thanks. We'll cue you right before you go on. Oh, and borrow a headset so you look the part, okay?
Okay.
I'll tell you what. You can get into character by calling places right now.
Really? Oh. Places, everybody! Places!
What do you think you're doing?
It's all right. I told him to do it.
Well, excuse me for living, but that doesn't make it okay. I've got a union contract, you know.
Believe me, I know.
The International Brotherhood of Floor Directors and Gopher-related industrial assistants.
I didn't think you'd mind allowing a fellow professional to practice his craft.
Well, I do mind, especially if he's going to be stepping on my sneakers.
Don't get so touchy, all right? Can I have you call places as only you can?
That's more like it. Places! Places, please! Move it on out here!
Now, let me get this straight, you sap-licking little rodent.
Aye.
This here a romance of carrot is a dangling, but we don't take the bite, right?
Right.
Ain't gonna be no lip locks, right?
Right. All we need is a cutaway of you and Anna, staring hungrily into each other's eyes, and then we cut to a curtain blowing in an open window, or waves pounding the beach, or bacon sizzling in a frying pan, or
Curtains? Oceans?
They do it that way all the time in the soap operas. Leaves everything up to the imagination.
Horse bucket!
Right. I think I deserve hazard pay on this one. Okay, we're calling action. Where are the actors? That's it. In 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
Joe, did you think, what's wrong? Did you think she's got one of those strange flu bugs or something? She may be contagious.
No, dear. She's been like that ever since Riley took her on a tour of the bus depot down on Santa Fe.
Very curious behavior.
Oh, well, top of the morning to ya. Mr. and Mrs. Schoolstore.
But Riley...
It's almost 6 o'clock.
Well, so it is. So it is.
Riley? Is that you?
Oh, is that me little four-leaf clover calling?
Oh, is it my very own Jester Romanora?
Cut! What's with the racket?
I'm sorry.
Oh, man, keeping it quiet here, boy, because I'd like to get to this scene right quick.
I'm sorry.
Let's take it again. In 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
It truly is an amazing emotional state that I'm in. Oh, I see vistas of billowing softness where once loomed granite. I smell fields of lilacs and roses where once was the all-pervading stench of inner city smog. I see open doorways where once loomed cold steel shutters.
Oh, Rita, sure, and you're full of the blarney, ain't you?
I hope you know that this is totally destroying all the intense work I've done in developing my character.
Just get it right the first time, that's all I ask.
Fine with me. I find it highly intolerable and artistically stultifying.
Okay, hold it and cut. That's it. That wasn't bad, was it?
Anna, I need your help with something.
What is it, Sam?
Well, they gave me a line, a whole line.
Oh, good for you, Sam.
Well, could you coach me a little? Give me some help.
Oh, certainly, Sam, if I have time, but right now I've got to freshen my makeup.
Yeah. Don't chase it.
Hey?
Oh, never mind.
Are we ready for the next setup? Please!
Ready here.
Ready here.
Ready here.
Let's call it.
In 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
How nice of you.
To remember us, Milo.
Well, if it weren't for you and your diner, I never would have met Rita and Riley and Gloria.
But you shouldn't spend your money on us.
There was nothing, really. Unfortunately, where I'm going, it's of no use. It's almost 6 o'clock. I just wanted to see your diner one more time, just in case
Gloria.
Gloria was here.
Well, Milo, I'm glad that you've experienced some of our earthly pleasures while you were here, anyway.
That we mortals
Forget to enjoy.
Well, you're right. I've had such incredible experiences in this body, I can hardly even express them.
What is this perfume called?
Oh, it's called Deja Vu.
Is my perfume just like my wife's?
Well, I thought you'd want to be the same in every way.
How thoughtful, Milo!
Now we'll even
Smell the same.
There you are, you hunk of muffin, you.
Hello.
You were gonna walk out without even saying goodbye.
Well,
And after all we've meant to each other.
Well, after that scene with you and your... what do you call them?
Husband, well, don't let that slow you down, sweetie. I'll be free as a bird in another week. I'm going up to Reno to put the papers in now. Something I should have done a long time ago. I guess I just didn't want to think about the past. But I'm ready now. Let's talk about the future. What do you say?
Well, unfortunately, I won't be here, but thanks very much anyway.
Grandma Chucky, look what this nice young man bought us.
The first patron of our diner to ever give us a gift.
Yes, a gift.
Oh, well, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's called deja vu.
Oh, that's a word I never learned to spell. What does it smell like? What does it smell like?
Well, actually, it has no odor. The lady who stood with me said that's what made it special.
Then what's the point of wearing it? Then what's the point of wearing it?
Well, she said it would make things happen.
Well, what sort of things? Well, what sort of things?
Where'd you get this stuff? Where'd you get this stuff?
From a lady with a cart in the bus station.
Let me try some. Let me try some.
I just did. I just did.
Hey! Wait a minute!
This stuff
Makes you
go back in time.
Just like deja vu.
just like it sounds!
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
Somehow, some way.
This perfume makes you back up in time.
You mean if I try some of this stuff, I can experience the experiences I've already experienced?
Ooh, what a thought. Ooh,
I could
what
see
a thought.
Quick, give me some of that.
Oh no!
Careful, dear, you don't know how much to use.
The cologne knocked over!
The cologne's knocked over.
Oh no! The cologne's knocked over!
Quick, wipe it up. Quick, wipe it up.
Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, what's going to happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Riley, what's cooking?
Well, shouldn't I be asking the same of you, Mrs. School Store? No, but really, now where's that husband of yours?
Oh, you know how he is. He's down at the farmer's market, getting fresh fruits and vegetables for our customers.
You know, that's what I like about this place. You two take such good care of your customers around here.
Stop! Stop!
What?
Stop right there! You haven't come here by accident.
Well, of course not, girl. I came here for a purpose.
Exactly. Your purpose.
Well, it's nice to see you two again, Rita. Mr. School Store, Mr. School Store, have you heard any news?
About poor Gloria, neither tale.
No, Tata Riley,
Have you?
Oh, not a thing, not a thing. And she's been missing all night. Oh, what could have happened to her?
Now
Don't worry, Riley.
Everything will be all right. Aren't you?
Aren't you?
Well, I'm an up-and-up kind of guy. I like to think positive. But Lord, when you see some of the people out here wandering around on the streets, and then you think of poor little Gloria out there alone and defenseless. Well, it just makes you want to join the National Guard or something.
Poor dear Riley.
You've known her for years.
Haven't you?
Oh, she used to ride me bus every day.
Let's move it. Well, my time's almost up.
Why are my hands holding my head like this? Why am I drawn to this place? Why are there unintelligible messages increasing the synapses in my brain? Why are the words, come back, come back, come back, written on the back of my eyelids?
Oh, no, stop.
Bus to life. Get on and ride. Roll yourself like rototillers over the asphalt. The bus waits. It is shy.
No, stop.
Well, she used to ride me bus every day, with her little briefcase and her little lunch pail, and the way she'd wear her pencil behind her cute little ear. And then she'd ask me about her riding. Oh, gosh, she was my friend.
Don't worry, Riley.
I'm sure
She'll turn up soon.
Oh, Lord, I hope so. It's amazing to think that she could come up missing. But just like that, thank you, just like that. But I didn't think things like this happened in Denver, do they?
Oh. Sometimes they only happen in Denver. La 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 la.
Fantasy? Did somebody say fantasy?
Oh, no, my time's almost up.
Oh, a little tryptoluen, a little, that adds a kick. Yes, and some phosphoric acid, some choline chloride, and a touch for the cook.
No, not that, not that.
Quiet, Sam! Don't talk to me about your ladies and friends, 'cause I'm the first and last word, love and romance.
Anything
I
but
got
that.
all the right stuff.
Well, now, don't you be thinking it's about time the two of you got a little extra help around here? Well, you'll be wearing yourselves to the frazzle trying to do it all yourself.
Well, we have thought about it, but
People wouldn't know what to think.
if they didn't see us
Waiting tables.
frying up eggs,
Well, I guess that will have to be for you to decide. But Providence may help you with this one. You never can tell that one of these days, why, the answer to your prayers might come walking through this door right over here.
You, with the Lennon profile. Who holds the National League record for the most stolen bases in one game?
Ooh, I know that. But I don't know.
Good! That's a good answer. See, if you knew that little piece of information, you'd probably be an agent provocateur. That's the first thing the Roosties teach you with spies.
What?
And you, who was the vice president under Calvin Coolidge?
oh, that's right. I don't know.
Nice fit! This looks like a suitable haven from the onslaught of commie hordes I expect any day now. Do you have a basement?
Well, yeah.
It needs a little fixing up.
I'll fix it. Do you need a short order cook?
Well,
I hadn't thought about it.
Warn me if I don't hear the civil defense sirens. I'll be in my room.
Yeah, but we...
And we don't hear them either.
All the more reason you need me to stay.
This place.
We're certainly
Some
attracting.
very strange people. I think maybe it's time we thought about...
To sell the place.
And retire.
And travel all over together.
It's almost 6.
Mother, do you smell something burning?
Yes, dear, I do.
Well, it's nothing, only some incense.
But I think we better check it out.
We don't want the diner to burn
It'd be
down.
awful.
That would be awful.
One last shot.
I am strangely drawn to this place. My senses tell me that I am to make a great discovery here. It is a discovery that will change my life. It is a discovery that will answer mysteries. It is a discovery that will shape destinies. It is a discovery that will seal my fate. I sense that I am searching for a sign, a clue to my destiny. I'm seeing food. I'm seeing a kitchen. There's something floating over my head. It's a spice rack. Oregano. No. Rosemary. No. Mustard? No. Curry. No. This is it! This is my destiny! It's Ginger! Ginger, are you okay? No, I'm afraid I'm not. This business of trans-channeling is totally out of hand. I don't have a private life anymore. I mean, it's like I've become so overcrowded, I have to make a reservation to think. You know, at first I was thrilled. When the first one or two beings entered my self, I was thrilled because finally, after years of patient study, I had contacted the netherworld. But now, I mean, I'm so overcrowded that I can't do it anymore, and conditions are so bad that they're all talking about forming a union and going on strike, and asking Shirley MacLaine to arbitrate. I don't even like Shirley MacLaine.
Well, Ginger, I don't know very much about this stuff, but maybe you should get some professional help, like a psychiatrist or something. Oh, Ginger, try to stay with me.
Oh, I'm trying, but they're all so busy leading their own lives.
Oh, that's it then.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, let them live their own lives. I mean, they could inhabit other bodies if they just tried hard enough.
They could certainly do that.
Well, why don't you suggest it to them?
Oh, okay. Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention just for a moment, please? Sheila has had an idea, and I think it's a good one. Since you're all so unhappy, why not find a less crowded medium through which to materialize?
What are they saying?
They're all in agreement. All except Rita.
Rita? Who's that?
Well, Rita is a conceptual artist. Oh, she once worked here at the diner. She created a performance piece entitled Flames Over Wazee, in which she set fire to a television set and danced the frug on top of it. Well, one night during a performance, her dress caught fire.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, it was very sad. She's not ready to leave yet. She says she'll wait quietly until she's ready to resurface again.
What do you think will happen when she resurfaces?
I don't know. I hope she doesn't burst into flames. She might burn the place down.
Wouldn't that be awful?
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, don't worry, my bills are paid comically.
Huh?
Never mind. So, you wrote a book and that's what you're into all this trouble, eh?
Yeah, I guess so. But this sort of stuff is always happening to me.
Well, at least your life's never boring.
Boring, no. But I wouldn't mind boring at least once in a while.
Well, this time, I must go.
Have you more minds to read?
What? Oh, mine's to read. That's very good. Yes, I have to get back to work. But listen, Gloria, it was wonderful meeting you.
I really appreciate what you've done for me.
Oh, it was nothing really.
Cut! All we need is a piano man's pickup and we can down some brewskis.
Alright. Just happened to have a six-pack on my car, too, today.
Well, that was a tough one. I gotta hand it to you guys.
I don't down brewskis.
You guys really had your work cut out for you on that one. I saw some sweat putting that one in. Some honest sweat.
That's right. We did a wonderful. I only came back to get this.
Oh, have a nice time in Tibet, dear. Oh, don't drink the water. Oh, don't eat the snails.
Snails? Sam, dear, what were you asking me about before?
Oh, so now you'll talk to me. Now that you're in the mood.
What?
Now that you feel like it. Now we can have a conversation. Well, that's awful white of you, Miss Anna Stuck Up.
Well,
Sam Clavier waits for no one. Just let me say that.
well, Sam, I've never seen you like this before.
High time you did. High time you found out what a rough and tumble kind of guy I am. High time.
And I thought you wanted help with your dialogue.
Sam Clavier needs help from no one. If there's a job to do, I get it done.
Hey, Shakespeare, you ready to go?
Of course, I'm always prepared.
Well, here's your headset. Do you remember your line?
Oh, of course I do. Sam Clavier is a professional.
He says he's ready.
Okay, stand by. Quiet on the set.
Okay, everybody, let's clear the set. One last pickup shot and we're out of here.
Boy.
Come on, piano boy. Y'all can do it.
Stand by in 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, action. Cut! Come on, Billy Joel, let's go. Everybody's waiting on you.
Come on, piano boy.
Let's go again.
Cut that.
In 5,
Cut that. You're right.
5,
Come on,
4,
big time, boy.
3, 2.
Rob that cut to go.
Cut!
Come on, Robin, cut.
What's with you?
I'm sorry.
Because if you can't do
Oh,
this...
wait. Now just give him a moment.
I can do it.
Just give him a moment, all right? Now, Sam, look at me. Breathe deeply. Just look at me. It's just you and me, all right? Just you and me. In and out, just you and me. Now, look into my eyes, Sam, and say your line right to me. You can do it, Sam.
Tape is
Okay,
rolling.
now breathe deeply. Now look at me, Sam. Look
5,
right at me.
4,
Just you and me,
3,
Sam.
2... Cut! That's a wrap! Cut!
Mr. Clavier, would you mind giving Lydia acting lessons?
Really good.
Oh,
Sorry you had to cut out your song.
Oh, that's all right. Hell, I ain't much of a singer anyway.
Yeah, I sort of like to notice that. That was a good song.
Well, I don't know about it.
I really like that song.
You have to sing another song.
What's the song you're talking about?
Well, I don't know. Then why don't we all just sing it for some fun?
Hey, play it, Sam. Yeah.
Give me a transfer, make me quick, I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this life has got me down. Give me a transfer, I gotta get uptown. I've been walking Colfax Street for now 13 years. Had my dreams all shut down, my hopes turned into fears. But then I got a transfer and I got on board this bus. But it's headed downtown and to me uptown's a must. Give me a transfer, get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make it quick, I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this life has got me down. Give me a transfer, I gotta get on down. My life's been in the gutter since I've been on Colfax down. I made some bad decisions, still I thought my soul was bleeding. My luck, I came across somebody I could trust. And he offered me a free ride on board his new bus. Give me a transfer to get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make it quick, I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this life is not enough. Give me a transfer, let me off of Colfax Street. Give me a transfer to get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make it quick, I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this ain't the route I need. Give me a transfer, get me off of Colfax Street. Give me a transfer, get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make it quick, I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this ain't the route I need. Give me a transfer, get me off of Colfax Street. Give me a transfer, get me off this bus. Such a bad song. Too bad we had to cut it.
Yeah,
well,
thank
maybe
you,
next year.
people. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to clear your things out of the pantry and don't leave any pantyhose in the freezer. And Tyson, be sure your makeup is off the stainless steel counter.
I loved this counter. I can see myself everywhere I look. Oh, boy, get off it. Some of us are bored with it.
Well, dearie,
Others think they just got it.
vouchers on meals.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're out of your hair and you gotta get back to the daily grind. Too bad, too bad. It's always a letdown to go back to the mundane and everyday humdrum, right? But I guess it's gotta be. You gotta run your diner here, and we gotta get on to the next big show. It's a funny world, isn't it? Real funny. But hey, come on, look on the bright side. Turn those frowns upside down. Don't be so gloomy here. Our producer Wonderboy likes this place so much, he wants to do something else. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? What do you folks think about Denver Diner, the movie, huh? Great, huh? What a concept, huh? Just imagine a big screen feature film right here in your diner for 6 big weeks. Can you imagine anything better? So what do you think? Is it a go?
No way.
No way.
Get him, honey.
Disappear, all those red lips.
Give me a transfer, get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make me think I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, that's life is up and down. Give me a transfer, I gotta get on down. I've been working Colfax Street for now 13 years. Had my dreams all shut down, my hopes are in wings. And I got a transfer, so I got on board this bus. But it's headed downtown and to the uptown bus. Give me a transfer, get me off this bus. Give me a transfer, make me think I'm in a rush. Give me a transfer, this life is knocking down. Give me a transfer, I gotta get up now.
Hi, and welcome to the Denver Diner.
This is Rick Lawson.
And this is Ruan Keith.
We are the owners and proprietors of the Denver Diner.
Well, you might say we're the perpetrators.
Yes, actually that's true. We conceived of the Denver Diner as a place where anything could happen, and it does.
There's no format that can't be changed.
Yes, our philosophy is that television was made to be broken.
We have a cast of regulars.
We have guest stars.
We have music.
We have Pirandello.
We have Peter Parker Day.
We have a studio audience.
And we have fun.
But educational fun.
Yeah, like Pee Wee Herman.
Absolutely. Stay with us for a few minutes.
And sample the menu.
At the Denver Diner.
Your order's always up at the Denver Diner.
And remember, it's more than a situation comedy. It's a place to eat.
Oh, we're going to the diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver Diner. Well, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat, the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat. When you get home, you really know.
This place has character. It's the kind of place where young people come to get away from their parents. Husbands come to get away from their wives. Wives come to get away from their husbands. You know what I'm talking about? Can you see it? All those people coming through that door. The door to Dave's Denver Diner. Anybody in the world could come through that door. Anybody at all.
Somebody here called Channel 9.
Sheila, I can't leave these two back.
Excuse me. I'm from Westward. Is this the Denver Diner? I was told to meet someone here.
Hello?
Good evening, sir. Would you like to take a load off? Hey, you can park it right here, sir. That is a stunning tie. We always encourage our patrons to wear ties. It kind of classes up the place, you know what I mean?
Hi, She. Nice. Hi, Bill. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm from the Nuts and Bolts Refrigerator Repair Company.
You seem like a really nice guy, but I have to tell you, you're trying too hard.
This is Jim Tanner with the news at 5 o'clock.
Well, Marcia says it's a great security measure. I mean, if somebody knocks on your door during the day and says they're the postman, you know it's not the postman, it's just some filthy pervert.
All right, wait a minute. What if it's a special delivery postman? What about that?
Well, it could still be a filthy pervert.
Amen. Come on. Amen. 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 Let me hear you now. Amen. Come on, I know y'all can sing. Amen. Hey, yeah. Amen. 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 Hallelujah. Amen.
Good night.
I miss New York delicatessen. The difference between New York and Denver is a matter of fact. Simple emphasis in Denver, the corned beef is really deformed beef. I miss New York delicatessen. Here's a ballad to potato salad. I want my mommy and her pastrami.
You know, I only had one girlfriend my whole life. You know, back in Chugwater, there's not that many girls to go around. So kind of when you're young, you know, you just kind of pick one out and kind of stick with them, hope nothing happens to them, you know, over the years. And,
Life's like a sewer when you're poor. Life ain't manure, so make sure that you're not. Poverty has got you by your tired little collar poor. Life's like a sewer when you're poor. Life ain't manure, so make sure that you're not.
Is that not smoke signals signaling war and pillage against the white man?
Oh, hell no, it's a tire fire, and you guys started it. Boy, smells lousy, too. So what are you gonna do about it, white boy?
Hi, honey. I'm home. Oh, I love saying that. Honey, I'm home.
Just because Bambi doesn't have a date Saturday night doesn't mean she's a bad person, right? I mean, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with her, right?
right. I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with her. I just, well, you know, there's still plenty of time before Saturday night to get a date.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand. She does not need a date.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, Sheila, you're so confusing. If I don't have a date, then I need a date. If I do have a date, I don't need one. But since I don't, I do.
Forget it. I give up.
Now kiss me.
No, Frankie.
Oh, come on, please.
No, Frankie.
Just a little one on the elbow.
No, Frankie, you know how I feel about that.
Oh, gosh, Annette. Yeah, I do. Just a little one?
No.
No tongues, I promise.
No.
Oh, gosh.
You can swear all you want to. The answer is still no.
Action.
Just
for the record, I don't see why I have to play all these dyke women for Pete's sake. I mean, come on. First a truck driver, and now this, a gangster?
Hey, look, Shelley Winter played Ma Barker in the early stages of her career, right? Don't you admire Shelley Winters?
No.
Are we ready to go, Joyce?
I mean, are you trying to tell me something? You think I have a gender identity problem or something?
Joyce, sweetheart, are we ready to go?
I mean, I have some depth, you know. I am an actress!
Of course you are. Nobody's denying that. Now, we're ready. Stand by. Tape rolling. Action.
Looks like we didn't do our homework, boys.
Looks like this ain't the place for us to set up shop, shall we say. Let's say that. I just did.
Go ahead, hit it, Midge. Midge? Midge, hit it, Midge. Midge. Midge, come on, Midge. Yeah, you know how to do it, Midge. Oh, cool. I go with the flow. I let myself drown. 'Cause I'm in tune with all of it, the cosmic scene.
Well, I think I can get it to fit in there, but I'm not sure. I know that these hearing aids, they make them bigger than they used to.
Okay, now, madam, this should get the earwax out of there real good. Yeah.
Earwax, no.
Freeze. I have never seen a woman with sideburns this long.
Honey, what happened?
Oh, just a little accident, Nothing to flip a bridge over.
She got mangled by an RTV mall shuttle.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh, nothing to flip a bridge over.
It's not that unusual, Sheila.
Well, I think maybe I should have breakfast. So, why don't you get me something, let's see, something simple. Eggs Benedict with a light sauce and crepe Suzettes and a nice consommé.
I'm afraid that's not on the menu anywhere.
I see. Well, then what would you recommend?
I'd recommend that you have breakfast in Boulder.
Charlie.
What's going on here?
This is a meeting of the minds. And so far, nobody showed up.
So, where'd you work in Tulsa?
Drove a truck.
Big rig?
Big.
Right. Spent a lot of time alone then.
Yep.
Do you miss it?
Nope.
You don't miss the freedom, the independence, the open road?
Nope.
How come?
Hemorrhoids.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was trying to discover my real self. But I had to stop.
Why?
Because this monster moved into my closet.
I do not believe that you think I am as ignorant as my character. I happen to have been selected as a Rhodes Scholar.
What's that, a truck driving school?
Shows how little do you know. I submitted a paper on the relative instability of personality traits in the urban society. It was well received.
Well, that sure seems like an odd topic for an actress. Were you a theater major?
I turned down the Rhodes because of what he did in South Africa.
Who?
What?
Who did what?
Rhodes in South Africa.
Well, it seems like you were pretty snooty if you wouldn't go to Africa because the roads were bad.